Mute. Maniac here. It's been a couple of weeks since I made a There Are No Orcs video. I've been grinding a Nine Kings series where I play all the quests, so that's what I've been up to. I haven't made content in a while. But in any case, there is an amazing new patch that came out today for There Are No Orcs. So there is a new survival mode. I haven't checked it out yet. What the heck is this? We're gonna check survival mode out. I am at Chaos 138. You have to be Chaos plus 40 to do survival mode. So we're gonna run the survival. A lot of updates. So here's the patch notes. You ready? Unlock survival node after completing quest plus 40. And the mode is enemy units and the core will endlessly grow stronger. Victory is not possible in survival mode, but you may voluntarily end your run at any time to claim rewards. Destroy enemy towers and cores to earn honor points. Honor points automatically decrease over time. When they run out, the game ends automatically and provides rewards. So, it's not infinite, but we'll see how it works. When the enemy core is destroyed, it immediately responds with the increased strength and also grants more equipment fragments. So that's cool. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. We're going to give it a shot. I already know who I'm playing with. We are definitely going to be running this with Central. So anyway, other changes and balances to the game. They changed lemurs, guys. So lemurs, instead of it being sacrifice 3, it's sacrifice 6. This is a long-awaited balance that's very important to the game, and will dramatically help. Lemurs can stay the battery that it needs to be, but you're going to get half of the lemurs from now on. So actually, what's funny is that I posted in the suggestions maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago that all they needed to do was make the lemur sacrifice 6, and that would basically fix it. And here we are. So I don't know if it seems obvious. It seemed obvious to me at the time. So anyway, the plus 6 surge is the same, but each lemur den just makes 1 lemur. So lemurs are fixed, supposedly. So we'll try them out. Then there's a couple other buildings. Raider Camp was increased for my man. Where the heck is Raider Camp, man? Am I on drugs? Is it you? Aren't we missing a commander? There's a guy with the Raider Camp. I can't remember which one he is. It was increased. The price was increased. Blood Pact Fountain for this guy was reduced in price. I don't know. It's still not good. It doesn't matter. Soul Crystal for this guy, the price was increased to 200, which is it's still S tier. Doesn't matter. It could be 500. I'd still fucking buy it. So good. Grand Feast was dropped from 300 to 100 gold. Snack Jar was dropped to 200 gold, which makes sense. It's still garbage, but it's fine. Dragon Egg. I feel like I'm missing some of the people. Isn't there, like, more commanders than this? Am I, like, drunk? Yeah, there's 10 commanders, but the codex... My codex is only showing... Oh, there's more here. There they are. Okay. So, Raider Camp is what the other one here. And then the Dragon Egg was reduced from 1,000 to 800. And then, for whatever freaking reason, this Hyeh-ahn, whatever, whatever, Hyeh-ahn was increased from 1,000 to 2,000. I don't even know. I mean, there's probably somebody out there who actually plays this guy's kit the right way, but you know, I don't. Other things that were were changed: relics, military drum was decreased from negative 100% to negative 90%. So that would be. These are not in alphabetical order, I don't believe. So yeah, it's military drum, right? Here we are. All your units gain 200%. So instead of making the buildings not do anything, now the buildings will produce, but at 10%. So I'm still not going to use it. Then they also did Goblin Beard no longer appears when you're using Gustav. So Goblin Beard is pretty good. It makes the updates happen instantly. Where is Goblin Beard? Is it only for humans, or is it's a common? Here it is. Because Gustav doesn't need this relic. He starts with all the commander upgrades, so or shop upgrades. Right? He's at level 5 shop. So anyway, there were some bug fixes too, which I don't think are super important. I could have swore there was one more. Grand Feast. What's Grand Feast on? I believe Grand Feast was. I can't remember. Oh, it was him. Okay, they reduced Grand Feast. That's okay. I mean, they until they make him hit air. Like, I don't know what you're gonna be able to do with him. But in any case, that's the patch to the best of my ability to talk about it. The biggest thing, the most major change, is to demons, because lemurs are extremely broken. Now, I have not played with lemurs for over 100, maybe over 120 chaoses. I never touch, so for me, I don't give a shit. But the people out there who just cheese lemurs, then you know, you can't cheese lemurs anymore, basically. Alright, so now that I spoke for God knows how long, I am going to actually play a survival. And yeah, Syndril is so freaking good that it's obvious that she should be the one that we start with. So I have some decent gear on her. It's mostly just gold stuff here. I'm gonna pause the game. So right here is lose 1 point per minute. The game is completed when it reaches 0. So you can keep, the faster you delete enemy cores, so you basically got to kill an enemy core every 5 minutes or you lose. So Syndril might actually not be the best for this. It might be actually maybe even the dwarf commander with the turrets might be the best for this. We're gonna have to, so because time matters, we need to pause the game and basically build as much of this as possible before we get started. So we got furnace. Soul Vein's good for us to have for her. Furnace. And dude, they're really hitting me with these damn furnaces, dude. That's crazy. Soul Vein. I don't mind that. I think they even made lemurs harder to find, is my guess, based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we have some money going. Let's get going here. Get some gold. Gonna fill up these the best we can. Soul Vein is good for us because we need to use it to push souls into her level 4. Let's go to her codex. We are going for you basically need her charm failure chance to be at 0. And then we just straight win. So that's the play. So you need a lot of these soul veins. I mean, you don't need them. There's other ways to do it. So here comes some more money. Soul vein. I need to capture this also, so I probably should just pop this out. And we're gonna get 1 lemur. It's gonna feel so weird to only get 1 lemur. For sure. Here it goes. The 1 lemur running the wrong direction. I need you to get this one. Lemur, you bastards. I think it goes depending on where the lemur spawns. If you do it like this lemur will run this way. That makes more sense, right? Probably sell this. And this. And see, there we go. Now we captured that. That's gonna make our money situation a little bit better. We go ahead and do a brazier. And probably this. Cool. And we're getting 260 gold per, so we're ready to upgrade. See, my honor points are going down. We gotta win pretty quick. So we got some more units popping out. The shop is upgrading very freaking fast. I don't know if that changed at any time. I don't like any of this. What? I think this is like Chaos 1 level, right? Isn't that super strong? I think I'm gonna go with this. And yeah, we're just gonna roll, dudes. Grab Soul Vein. This is really good. This is extremely good for us. I don't need this here. Gate of Omens is also really good. So we need to have more money, though. My money is not amazing just yet. We want 2 of these guys. Sell this. Sell this. Gate of Omens is good. Cage on gate is really good. We want a bunch of gates, though. And continue to roll here. I need to get to the next level. For me, I'm just farming the things that I know I need, and then I'm going to really push. I actually don't want this. Yep, I want gate. And I need to start pushing for lemurs. I could sell these. I have 8 of them. So lemur just helps every lemur. So we want more lemurs here. Gate of Omens is good. We'll hang on to it. Lemur. Do that here. And gate. Now we're going to push to the next level. Do I have some decent cash pumping over here? And we are taking charming random units. These will get better and better. And then we're stacking cage right here with these, so probably better off doing this. Alright, let's push for the next level. And I gotta kill a tower in 12 minutes or we're in trouble. So We will make that happen. We will make that happen. Pop this. My cage is at 51. I want this gate here. Take these over. We want to be at level 4. It's pretty quick. Sure. We have lots of lemurs, and since I'm not anti-lemur right now, I don't mind doing that. And we could potentially do this, and there's $900 here, so we'll do that. We could use the money. Slaughterhouse is okay. We want this. Probably here for now. Alright. So we don't want this. Not for this run. Could probably start trying to push all these out and go find some more lemurs before we pop again. I am passing gates, which makes me sad, but see how much we're making? 91 times how many gates? So $500 a push right now, and it's going to keep going bigger and bigger. So that's pretty much like cage is very, very good. We'll grab this, pop that, do another gate, and we'll go ahead and upgrade to 4 so we can start getting our 100% rate. And then we will then start just doing mass units. I'm just getting my setup here. I'm gonna need bats or some type of air unit. Echo Cavern. I think I'm gonna sell this for now. Do this. Sell this, drop this here. And we have plenty of money at this point, so I'm actually gonna swap this out so that we could start getting, well, this'll make us all the things that we need here. We get a relic. I think I like this. Roots of Greed, especially because we're about to get a lot of property. So I'm okay with that. Get some more lemurs. We're going to stack these. I am level 4. So we will do this here. And let this do its thing. In fact, I might sell this one. And start looking for slaughterhouses. And probably do this here. Yeah, we'll do lemurs, get better things. We got bats. We don't need money anymore, so we can really push for lemurs. Lots of lemurs, question mark. I just passed some things I shouldn't have passed. What kind of relic do we want? I really don't want any of those, but I don't want to spend any more money. So we're gonna skip that. Gate is fine. Gate is almost a lemur situation, and a gate. We'll let these all gate chain, and then we'll move these in a second. So we should be getting more and more. Where are they? +1. Is this not working? Is this broken? Shouldn't we be getting more of these? Where are they? I guess there's a max. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, what we really want is we need this to absorb as many as possible, so Our failure rate is 15%. We're about to be at 0%. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to own all of these. And so we're just going to move Cage right here. And then we're going to charm everything. I guess this doesn't work anymore. So let's just start grabbing these. I'm going to go grab another Cage. Slaughterhouse is okay. Slaughterhouse is okay. Gonna wait. Cage. This. Throw this cage to whatever. And I still can't. I still don't want to do that. Wailing Lair's okay. Which means we would need Furnace. And we want all of the lemurs. Slaughterhouse. We are at... We don't need this anymore. So, from here, it's just a matter of... Alright, we destroyed our first enemy core. We get honor points. And we're going to destroy another enemy core. Probably roll once. Level 5 buildings become free, which is hysterical. And... I don't want any of that. What we want is multiples of these. Cage is okay. No, Cage is not okay. There it is. This guy. Looking for a gate. Lemur den's fine. Lemur den's fine. We're gonna pop Beard. I want Torment. Circle of Torment. Here it is. Our attack goes up by 10%. So this is really, really good. We'll definitely do that. And we'll hang it to it right here. We'll get that a little bit later. Right now, I'm just trying to get the rest of my lemurs up and running. And I can get one more. If I pop the level here. Sure, we have Glad Pit, and it's doing good things. Any more lemurs? There we are. So I don't think I need the bats anymore. So we'll just get lemurs to do lemur things. I passed the gate. So sad. Gate. I guess this is as max you're gonna get. This is crazy. Yeah. So basically, what we have is, we take control of all of their units immediately, and then the units turn around and kill their own core. So that's essentially what's happening. And it's because of these Theaters of Chaos. So the only thing I really need to do is get gates and replace and get Cage and start replacing these with gates. And then I'll have basically an infinite circle for that. So Gate of Omens, here we are again. This is all I gotta do. So enemy core destroyed. Our honor points are even higher. Get more on this. These gates are gonna be super helpful. What did I just do there? Gate here. This cage is at 515. It's insane. It's like unnecessarily high. Go look for another gate. At some point, I will find another gate. There we are. Okay, so this brings us to a point where we're just going to basically take every 50 charms a random unit, so you're looking at 20 units, 40 units. Well, just like 19, technically. So, 19, 38, and then 57 units per cycle. So, it makes a new core. I take over that core, take over those units, they turn around, and they kill their own core. We never-endingly flood them with lemurs, so the only other thing that I need to do is... I probably no longer need money, like, from here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to finally make our Circle of Torment for the higher attack on our units. And now we want to gate this all the way down. So hopefully that happens. I gotta look for tons of gates. What's weird is that they only give you this much space. It's like a weird thing. Can I get a, like... I don't like any of these. Screw it, I guess I'll get this. That's weird, but... I need gates, man. I need the thing where it's like... The next unit you place, you get so many of them. Well, we got nothing else to do, so we could just slowly look for a gate. There's a gate. We're getting money from this little treasure box right here, so... If I need more money, I could always just sell this. Or honestly, I could stop making lemurs, but... Here we are. We captured the... Now, I think that increased difficulty just makes their HP a bit higher. It doesn't actually increase their attack. So... The core's healing, we're at 27 honor points. I get plus 21 of fragments on completion. This basically makes Joey not necessary. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need Joey, because this is so much easier than, like, hacking Joey. Cool. Just keep increasing our guy's attack with circle. So it's 30, you know, and it keeps going up like that. Specifically, these guys are going to be pretty good. Like, they're right now they have 19 attack plus 12 from our gate chain. Every time we get a gate, we're going to add a little bit more attack to them. These guys have 20, plus 13. So let's see what happens if I can go find another gate. There's another gate right here. Let's go wait for money. I'm just going to get some payout real quick. For a minute. We'll have less troops for a sec, but I just want to get 2 more gates. And then I'm basically complete. Cool. Put this back. And now we'll make our next whaling layers. And these guys are at 38 attack plus 31 from those extra gates. So the next thing you do is now we go find another cage. Here's a cage. Sell this, move this big cage down, and put a cage here. So now this is going to give me 999 each time. And then I'm going to go back here, grab this cage, sell this one, sell this one. Did I sell the cage? I'm a fool. Fool! We'll do it like this. We can go grab one more cage. This is at 400, so now we're going to pump 400 here. Probably let it keep getting juiced. I was supposed to drag it down here, but I screwed up. I screwed up. Suppose I'm better off putting this back here. Okay. So now we have all the Grenaders, which do AoE attacks, and they all have plus, they all do 39 attack. And I am going to be taking over these guys with 100% certainty. So they're not going to attack our Grenaders. So basically, it's as fast as I can hit this enemy core will be how we go about doing it. Now, the only thing with the demons is that I'm not going to be able to scale the damage. Like, this is probably as much damage as I can get. So it is what it is. So eventually it's eventually gonna fall off. I wish that it would let me build out to here. I remember that, but I don't know why I can't. Is there anything in particular? Is there any reason why I can't get any more? Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, we just read another one. These are getting bigger and bigger. This is at 566. Like, gladiators are doing... Am I better off with a ranged unit, maybe? I'm gonna look for a... maybe a level 5 unit. Lemure Summoner, perhaps? Let's give that a shot. So we'll pop this guy out of here. We'll do a Lemure Summoner. And see if that's the better... I need a furnace. And I'm going to bring this down. So now we're going to get max Lemur Summoners, in theory. Yeah, 760. Pretty good. So maybe we'll just put a ton of Lemur Summoners here, and we'll keep flooding this. Meanwhile, we'll keep taking these guys. In the meantime, I probably need to get another cage right here. Hello, cage? Anywhere? Cool. We'll let that grow. So, Lemur Summoners are making lemurs. And their attack, the Lemur Summoners' attack is high? Or maybe the lemurs they summon attack is high? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the lemurs that they summon count towards my units. That certainly seemed to help increase the damage. So, continuously sending lemurs in. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I could probably just walk away from my computer at this point. You know, or think about what other unit would even do even more damage. I'm not quite sure. Let me think. Is armor piercing? It really is. It's going to be like the level 5. It's going to be the highest DPS in theory. Maybe the tyrants, but the tyrants can't like. I don't think the tyrants. Let's see. Yeah, these are just tanks. So, like, how much damage are their drones doing? Not bad. This airship is doing some kind of like less damage than my wing grenaders are. My wing grenaders are doing the most damage because it has high rate of attack. I might be better off. Honestly, I might be better off with just all these wing grenader guys. Looking for a furnace. There it is. This cage is... We are. Alright. So it's all bats now. It's all these wing grenaders. And how's this happening? I think maybe I need a skull fortress at the top instead. Just so that there is a tank taking some of that pew-pew damage. Where is it at? These are 500. I put this here. They're slow as hell. Their attack is high, but their attack speed's actually not too bad either. Alright. Those tyrants will slowly get over there. Look how much HP do they have. They have like 500 HP. Are we getting HP from anything? Is it from my equipment? Not really. It's not from this. This is attack. I have no idea where the HP is coming from. I might have picked something up. Alright, we got the tyrants coming in. Hopefully these guys can pew-pew these, and these grenadiers can stack. That might be how it's... Yeah, because it's kind of working that way. I mean, these guys are one-shotting. The damage they're doing is 660. You know what would be even stronger? Honestly, Alistair. Because those dinosaurs, I can just make them so strong that they can one-shot the enemy core. Yeah, Alistair might be, like, the MVP of this mode. So we've killed the core 10 times. And, you know, like, while I think Syndril can do this infinitely, I think what will happen eventually is the core's HP is going to get so high that Syndril won't be able to do this. So I think maybe survival mode kind of changes the tier list a little bit. You know, where Syndril can basically beat any chaos level, she might not be the best for survival mode. It might make like guys like Alistair be better in this case. How much damage do these guys... As soon as I take them over, their stats go up, so that's good. But humans also probably have a better potential because I can like, for example, if I had you know, lots of catapults, and I had a whole row of you know, geometry places where I'm increasing the attack, I could basically scale the attack with the enemy core. So demons might be falling off entirely here. Yeah, I think demons for survival mode are probably like the worst race to play in this mode. So it's quite interesting. I'm gonna actually wrap this here, and you know, we got some equipment fragments. I could have done this maybe to 100, 150, but you know, it was good. It was good to learn how this works. And I think Alistair, dude, Alistair's probably the best for this. So I'm gonna wrap this here, and then I'll come back. We'll try it with Alistair next time. All right, take care, guys.